Hi everyone, welcome again to In Case You Missed It. Sheldon Spackman, Josh Hall, Troy Gillard with you. Josh, we learned this week that Red Deer Regional Hospital reached an unprecedented level of overcapacity.
Yeah, so it was Friday night that initially overcapacity level 2 was put into place, and AHS said, care is being given and everything's going fine. Then it was Tuesday that overcapacity level 3, which they called extreme and rare, was put into place. Now, in 2017, the hospital was at overcapacity level of some kind for at least 200 days in that year. So, it's happening, but it kind of begs the question, when is something going to give with the hospital situation?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Sheldon, the hospital, top of mind for the staff and the council at City Hall. Also high on their priority list, the upcoming 2019 capital budget debate, which we heard a little bit about what to expect here on Friday.
Yes, Troy. City staff held a briefing for the media and city councillors on Friday, and it's a $115.76 million capital budget that's being proposed. Council will review that on November 19th. It's about $774,000 short or less than what was initially forecast in 2018. But the big concern, Troy, for both Mayor Tara Veer and City Manager Craig Curtis is the uncertainty from federal and provincial grant funding. And it's making things difficult for city staff to plan budgets and capital plans when they don't know what money and income is going to be coming from the province and the federal government, Troy.
Yeah, for sure. Some interesting comments from both those folks that you can read and actually hear at rdnewsnow.com. Josh, obviously recreational cannabis now legal in Canada, and you brought us a story about some of the perhaps unintended consequences of that legalization.
Well, we don't know what the federal government ever intends or doesn't intend with its taxation system, but essentially medical cannabis users are being charged more now that recreational cannabis is legal. And we spoke to one local man who's now paying upwards of $140 more a month for his medicinal cannabis prescription. He's going to have to actually cut back because he just can't afford that additional price, and that's all because of a new provincial tax and a new federal tax that is on recreational cannabis, but it's also being applied now to medicinal cannabis when it wasn't before October 17th.
Interesting. Check out that story at our website. Sheldon, great stuff on Thursday because two families got their brand new homes courtesy of Habitat for Humanity.
Yes, it's a Habitat for Humanity Red Deer's latest build here in the city. It's a duplex, 3-bedroom townhomes on Adamson Avenue in the Aspen Ridge neighborhood, Troy. 2 local families received their keys on Thursday. They couldn't be more excited. Karen Vavrook, she's the CEO for the organization. She says they're going to be now looking at potential future locations for more Habitat builds in the city. This particular one, she points out, was probably their quickest and most successful build here in Red Deer ever, so she's excited about that as well. And of course, Sylvan Lake has its first ever Habitat build taking place right now.
For sure, yeah, and I know there's more opportunities coming up in Lacombe as well, so great stuff there. Busy weekend sports-wise. Here on Friday night, we've got the Rebels. Josh will be down covering the Rebels taking on Saskatoon, and then I'll be over at Great Chief Park. It's a big night in high school football, semi-final Friday, as it were, playoff time on the local gridirons, so watch for that coverage coming up this week at rdnewsnow.com. Shout out to Josh for winning Best Dressed for this week's show. Sheldon, thanks for doing what you do today. I don't want to overshadow. You're usually the best dressed one in here, but Josh,
Friday.
Usually.
Guys, thanks for this. Thank you folks for watching, and thank you for visiting us at rdnewsnow.com.